Now let's check the markets. Ryan Payne joins me now. Ryan, what are we going to do with this market? Do we buy in the dip, or is this something? Does this portend something worse coming?
Well, I get today was kind of a surprise because I thought that GDP number was going to be a lot higher than expected as well.
So,
yeah,
most people did.
A lot lower. In fact, the GDP Atlanta Fed was forecasting like 2.9%. So I don't know where they're getting their numbers, but it was way, way lower on the real number. And I think when you look at the actual consumer spending number, that was up a lot. If you start looking at the inflation component of it, something like 3.4%. So I think the big fear here is it's like the 70s. Where you have stagflation, higher inflation, slower growth. But I would argue that's probably not the case. I think GDP growth is probably going to continue to be relatively strong this year. If you actually take the shelter component out of inflation, and that's been the really stubborn part of inflation, it's just the unaffordability of homes right now.
Yeah.
You're down to
rents.
Yeah, and rents. Well, rent's the big one. The rent equivalent is what they use for the actual input for that inflation number. It would be down to like 2.4%. If that was to actually start to really moderate.
But let's look at the tech stocks because they are very sensitive to higher interest rates. And we just saw we now have the 2-year at 5%. Mortgage rates are going to stay up. All of that is bad for tech, is it not? Because you're bullish on tech.
I am not bullish on tech.
Oh, you're not? Oh, okay.
But I appreciate it. No, I think the Magnificent Seven specifically, it trades at extremely high multiple, something like 38 times forward earnings. Expectations are extremely high. If you look at Meta specifically, they're going to spend like $100 billion this year on AI, infrastructure. Yeah. So I think it's going to take a long time for profitability to come from this whole AI theme.
I was about to fight with you. I agree with everything you just said.
Darn it, David. We got to appreciate the fight. But bottom line is I think it's a good time to diversify away from tech. I think expectations have been way too high there.
Yes.
And this is why any cent of bad news, you're going to see them sell off significantly. That's what you're seeing today.
Ryan Payne, good to see you.
David,
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Good